So this video is geared primarily towards coaches and also for beginners into the realm of jiu-jitsu that perhaps are very uncomfortable with jiu-jitsu, with grappling, perhaps because of something you've experienced in the past or because maybe you just have a general discomfort for the physicality that jiu-jitsu entails. So this video is for you guys, right? How do you get comfortable with this so that you can learn these valuable self-defense skills so that you can be part of this amazing community? You have to train your resilience. And what that means is you have to gradually expand the boundaries of what you are comfortable with. The way to do that is to go just a little bit outside of your current comfort zone, just a little bit outside of what you're currently comfortable with, and expose yourself to that multiple times until that comfort zone eventually expands. And then guess what? You go just outside of that new comfort zone, you expand it a little bit more. And you keep doing this until now you can roll with people that are much bigger than you, much stronger than you. Perhaps if you're a woman, you eventually get comfortable rolling with guys that are much bigger and stronger than you. And this is important because a lot of people when they start jiu-jitsu are not comfortable with that physicality that jiu-jitsu entails. They're not comfortable with jumping right into drills, jumping right into rolling with people much bigger than them that are trying to just jump on submissions. For those people, you work gradually. Perhaps the first thing that you do for someone that's very nervous is have them watch class. Maybe they don't want to participate. Maybe they don't even want to do the drills. Have them come into your building and watch class maybe 2, 3, 4 times, however long it takes, until they're ready to at least drill the techniques with somebody else. And maybe they can bring someone else with them that is comfortable. So if you're that kind of person, you're uncomfortable, coming into a new environment by yourself, bring a friend. My wife, in fact, right, she was uncomfortable coming into jiu-jitsu. She had a friend drag her to the school, and she's very glad that she did. But she probably would not have gone in by herself. In fact, she tells me she definitely wouldn't have gone in by herself. So having that friend there to partner with and guide them through the process was really important to her. So even if you're someone who hasn't done jiu-jitsu, if you bring in a friend with you so that you guys can do this together and partner with each other, that might help the feeling of unease you might have, like, oh, who am I going to partner with? What are we going to do, etc. So when you first try out, sometimes it's fine to just watch class, kind of get a feel for what people are doing. And then when you're participating, either bring a friend or partner with someone in the class that's more experienced that you're comfortable with. And when I have women come in to try my wife's women's class, they partner with one of our more experienced ladies, one of our blue belts that has been doing this for a while because they're really good at guiding them through the process and they know what it was like when they were starting out. But it's not just for women, it's for dudes too. There's a lot of introverted guys out there that are not comfortable with that level of physicality. So for you guys too, if you guys bring a buddy, that helps a lot. If you just want to watch the first class or two before you jump in, that helps a lot. And then afterwards, I would say, look, just drill the techniques. Most gyms now are very good about this, right? They don't force people to roll or do positional drilling their first day if they don't want to. In fact, even if they want to, I prefer people just watch just so that they can see what it's like and the level of intensity that people are expected to go at so that they can get a feel for, people are going slow on the submissions, right? They're not just cranking things on each other. Oh, they're not just like spazzing and moving like crazy, right? They're being deliberate. So I want people to see that before they jump into drills. But that's the thing, you jump in gradually. So first, you watch class. Second, you just drill the techniques with someone you're comfortable with. Third, you do a flow roll, a flow positional drill with someone that you're comfortable doing it with. This could be that person guiding you through the movements, while they're giving you just a little bit of resistance and having you kind of flow through that. Or it could be a little bit more intense. It's up to you and what you're comfortable with. But you're going to start doing that with the more advanced ranks, right? Someone that I trust to not spaz and to control their movements so that you don't get hurt, so that they don't get hurt, and they can guide you through what you're supposed to do and the level of intensity you're supposed to do at. So that upper rank can set the expectations of behavior early on. If a new person just rolls with another new person, right, that new person doesn't have perspective on the way that you like to do things, the way that you like to structure your training sessions and your class and your expectations, whereas the upper rank does, right? They do know your expectations to a much greater degree and they can pass that on. And you can set a cultural expectation for your upper ranks, like I've talked about before, that they pass those things on. That's what you do. And I've done this many times with people that are not comfortable with the physicality of jiu-jitsu. Just watch class first of all. All right, you're comfortable being in the room, you're not nervous walking in anymore, great. Let's have you stretch with everybody. Let's have you do some drilling of techniques. You don't need to do the drills. You'll just drill the techniques for a few classes until you're comfortable and ready. You're comfortable coming into class and drilling techniques. You've done that for a while. You've built a habit. Great. Now let's move on. And I'm going to have you do positional drills with this person, right? Who's an advanced reg, who I trust to keep you safe. Good. Let's do that a few times. All right. Now let's go with all the people in the class, all the men that are drilling or all the women that are drilling. And then eventually you can start going with people that are bigger and stronger, right? You can start going more intensively. You can start going from different positions. What you've done is you've just gone a little bit outside your comfort zone each time, gotten comfortable with that new range, and then you expand it a little bit more. And then you do the same. You get comfortable there, you expand it a little bit more. And you keep doing that, and eventually you become a pretty tough person. All of a sudden, right, you're able to take a ton of shoulder pressure, you're able to take cross faces, you're able to be put in joint locks and chokes and try to fight out of them and not freak out. And you did that gradually through resilience training. So that's why this is important. And again, this is important for coaches to remember. I came to jiu-jitsu after 4 years of high school wrestling, so I was ready to go right away. I loved it. I got chokes my first day, and I thought it was the coolest thing. But remember, not everyone is there yet, right? Not everyone is ready to just jump in and do that. So you have to individually tailor to each person and grow their resilience over time. For new people, right, if you're one of those people that's not comfortable, find a school that's willing to work with you like this. That isn't just going to throw you right in. Again, most schools now are great and they won't do this, right? They will have this gradual process of acclimation. But make sure you find a good school that you're comfortable with. That's super important. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button if you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new and click that notification bell so you guys get notified every time we have new content out there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.